Hello everyone. Hello everyone and welcome to Global Spec Racing. We are here for round 4 here in Tier 2 and we're here in the Styrian Mountains. Obviously a track that's provided many great races in GSR. Obviously we had Tier 3 yesterday. That was wasn't the best driving standards from the guys in Tier 3, but it definitely wasn't poor driving standards either. At the moment we have got I think it might be Vapor JS who's going to set his first lap. Rowdy for some reason decided to go out on the wets. Lovely decision there, Rowdy. Yeah, I think it is going to be Vapor JS who takes us around for our first lap. So then, obviously, last weekend we were in where were we? Oh no, where were we? Jesus Christ, this is bad. I'm admin and I don't know where we were. Kilundi. I do not know where we are. Schedule. Last weekend we were at Portugal. So, yeah, obviously Portimao was a pretty entertaining race. I commented it myself. And, if we have a look at the race results, it was Kieran who took pole, win, and fastest lap. He got the treble. So, great win there for Kieran in the Aston Martin. Wingo came home in second in his Mercedes. Then in third was the Tier 3 driver of It Shot. It shot a monster around Portimao, but he did really well. GRT Andrew came home in P4, Alistair in P5, Razor in P6, Morgan P7, Jimbo in P8, MNK P9, and FR77 in P10. So then everyone, what does that mean for the standings? Well, if we have a look here, it is Wingo45 who maintains his lead at the top of the standings with 59 points. He has a healthy margin back to Kieran, who scored his first points of the season, and that's 27, so he is in second. Rambo in P3, he's on 26 points. Alistair in P4, he's on 22. Nozman in P5, he's on 20. Beatnik is in P6, unfortunately he has left the league as he can no longer make times. So he will not be improving his position anymore. Lando in P7, Dylan Boy in P8, It Shot in P9, and then Morgan Cheeseman in P10. GRT Andrew comes home in P11. The two McLarens next in the 12th and 13th of VaporJS and Jimbo. FR77 is P14. Razor, he's 15th. MK, 16th. Klodgy Duck, 17th. Fatboy, 18th. 19th is Mac. 20th is Ski Man. Then Davis. Well, Mac rounds out the point scorers as Ski Man, Davis, Fruiticoast, OAP Big Boy, Nando's, and Dizzy all do not have points. What does this mean for the constructors then? Well, it's Ferrari who's on top with 66 points. They have a 7-point gap to Mercedes who are behind. Aston Martin, a great result from them last weekend. They're in P3. And then in P4, 5 and 6, we've got Red Bull, McLaren, AlphaTauri. Alfa Romeo, Haas, and Alpine round out the top, round out your constructors. So then, let's see what happens. Currently, it is VapeJS with a 104.1, who is on provisional pole position. He's followed by the two Alphas of Davis and Just Dylan Boy. They're about 4 tenths to 5 tenths adrift. Ski Man's hurt in P4. He's got a 104.7 on his mediums. A great lap there from the Mercedes. Nozman in P5. A good lap for him. JB Jimbo, he's in P6. And then FR77, who has unfortunately crashed out, is in P7. I will be joined by a co-com later on, and that will be Lizard. So, I think he's just having food at the moment, but can't wait to see Lizard make his triumphant return. Obviously, we've got 16 drivers in at the moment as Alistair goes P2 with a 104.371. A good lap there for the Ferrari driver. So, I think next across the line, it's going to be, I think it might be Jimbo. Jimbo is going to come across the line. And can he improve his lap? He does to a 105.5, so, but still some way off the pace is Jimbo. Meanwhile then, Patriot is in. Don't think Patriot should be racing, but Morgan Cheeseman now starts lap. Let's ride on board with him. Down into turn 1, breaking on the 100 meter board, getting right up on that curb. Don't really want to be riding that yellow curb there on the exit, but he did it, and it's not costing too much. We now come up to the dreaded turn 3, technically turn 2. He has the fastest first sector with a 15.971. Here he comes through turn 3 then. The rear, nice and stable there, as he now comes onto the second DRS straight, or basically the third, seeing as half this track is DRS. Down into turn 4 now. What can Morgan do for his second sector? Obviously, you want to get a good exit here because it's going to set you up for a long run up to turn 5, as he's going to come through the fast left-hander here. You want to watch out for track limits. Don't want to get on throttle too early. He's done that very nicely there. It's the fastest middle sector for Morgan Cheeseman. This could be a really good lap here for the Aston Martin driver. Oh, but he gets a slight bit of oversteer on exit, but he just manages to hold it. He now comes through the final few turns. Easy to invalidate at these turns. And what's it going to be? He runs very wide. He does invalidate, and he's in the wall. Morgan is spun round, and he's out. Morgan Cheeseman is now out. Really not good there for the Aston Martin driver after looking such a promising position to take the fastest lap. Wingo, meanwhile, hopped up to P2. So he's looking for a title bit. So he's looking to fight back. He's only 6 thousandths behind Vapor. Meanwhile, then we've got Rowdy, who's for some reason on inters. Not sure why, but hopefully he doesn't impede anyone. Meanwhile, then we've got Ryan Ocon. He's starting a lap. So then, what can Ryan do? Obviously, Tier 3 driver didn't have the best of weekends yesterday, but what can he do? He has a 16.0 for the first sector. That's not the fastest, but it's definitely not too far off what Morgan was doing, as he now makes the run down into the... Oh, and now we've got Lizard in. I'll get Lizard an invite. JRL Lizard. Oh, you're God's sake. So then, Ryan Ocon, he's coming up to set his lap. What can Ryan Ocon do then? He now comes into the final sector. He's come out the final corner. What is it for Ryan? Ryan, he goes P6 with a 104.665. Pretty good lap there for him. Meanwhile, you've got the other Alpine, Lando Norris on a lap. 15.974 for the first sector. Looking really promising here. What can Lando do then? He's climbing, he's going down the gears. Round turn 4. He's on the run up to turn 5 now. You want to make sure you don't touch the grass here. We've seen a few crashes in real life here. Kimi Raikkonen and Sebastian Vettel in 2021. That springs to mind. Weird crash that was. 44.727 for Lando. But he's lit the rear tyres up and he's off. Lando is off then. He's kept out the barrier luckily. But that's not going to do his tyres any justice. If we have another look then, we've got Ryan. He's just finished a lap. Alistair, he's on a lap. He's invalid though. Vapor's on a lap in front of him. He's not improving at the moment. So, is Vapor going to be able to do well? I'm trying to get Lizard in. But then, I'll invite him afterwards because we've still got Vapor on our lap. He comes through the final 2 corners now. He keeps it right on the edge of track limits there. But it seems to be a pretty solid lap here for Vapor. I know I've not seen too much of it. He comes across the line. He actually doesn't improve on his lap time. Really mysterious there for Vapor. Let me get... Lizard. On the invite. As he lets through, I think that's Ski Man on an out lap. These two racing? Interesting tactics just to keep pole position. And these two definitely are bloody racing. Jesus Christ. Meanwhile then, Gelunde. Come on, work. Yes, there we go. Finally, batteries are back. Hello, Lizard. How are you doing? Oh, and I've got a phone call. Great. Lizard, can you take over comms for 2 seconds? I've got a phone call.
Right, so hello, guys. Give me a second. It keeps connecting my headphones to other devices, which is breaking the audio. Okay, sorry, I'm late, guys, but welcome to. I think this is Tier 2 Austria, round 4. Currently, we have Wingo on a lap, just starting a lap. Anyone else finishing their laps? Dylan didn't. Matt Backman out on a lap, he's invalidated. Next driver on a lap, Ryan Ocon's not on a lap, doing his out lap. So we're just coming towards the end of the session here. Abrar currently not on a lap. No, I think he's coming back to the pit lane. So I think at the moment we just see drivers currently just going around. Davis, 2 tenths up. Davis is on a lap. Let's see then how Davis can finish the lap. We're going to find the final 2 coming a little bit wide in the apex, which got a bit out of shape here. Here we go. Oh, he's lost the back end around the final corner. But Davis does still improve by 2 tenths.
To me. I'm like, I've not ordered nothing. None of my family's ordered anything.
Davis definitely go much quicker than that, so that'll be interesting. Wingo then.
Wingo!
A 3.8. Bloody hell.
Jesus Christ, Gelunde.
I'm just happy I'm not racing anymore. I'm useless compared to these lot.
Well, you know, we've still got some interesting stuff happening. Some interesting stuff could happen here. We could have a complete change up of the order. Obviously, last weekend we had It Shot win. Or not win, there.
Yeah.
It Shot got a podium. And he's a Tier 3 driver.
Yeah, but he did get ruined in Tier 3 in the race, so.
Yeah, well. Obviously, yesterday, Tier 3 race. As I said earlier in the stream, not the best driving standards they've ever had.
It's because I'm not racing, so if I race, driving standards improve a lot.
Oh, Wingo. But, I guess whilst we're in quali and there's not much to talk about, really, I guess we need to talk about the, our new partnership. Obviously,
yeah.
As people would know from, if they're in the Discord server, if they follow any of our social medias, we have now got a partnership with SilentX Energy, and we are doing a collab for some merch. So, let me pull up the actual stuff, and I can tell you exactly what we've got. I know we've got shirts, hoodies, let me get it up. So then, you can get yourselves some GSR shirts, some hoodies, a cap, a beanie, and also some phone cases. And obviously, SilentX, we really appreciate them doing this for us. Obviously, it marks the 3-year anniversary of GSR being founded, and 2-year anniversary of SilentX being founded. So. Obviously, it's pretty good collab for us, and yeah, obviously SilentXEnergy.com if you want to go and check any of their stuff out.
Yeah. Just to fill in the viewers, Alistair moved up to P3 during the advertising break. Jimbo's already messed up his lap, so he's backed off. Nozman now, next driver on his lap.
I don't want to do that.
Not sure what he did for a first set, but Patriots.
I don't think Patriots meant to be racing.
Ah.
That's the
I don't
thing,
know.
because I don't
Right.
think he's... I know he's in GSR. Obviously,
doing
we
time
just
trials
suspect
like
he's
me.
in GSR. He's called GSR Patriot.
Oh, Nosman, 5 attempts up on his lap, going for the middle sector. Here we go then, Nosman. Coming on the final few others. Can he improve another half a second to get that pole from Wingo? Alistair up into second now, improving again. So he's about 4 laps now tyres. It's not going to be great for his race strategy.
2 laps.
Nosman then comes across the line up to P2. And
Oh,
very
look at that!
close to Wingo.
200s!
Next driver coming across the line now. I think is that Ski Man to start his lap? It is.
Ski Man to start
So I think Wingo is the first. Is not Wingo. Vapor is the next driver coming across. Not sure if he's
up
I
on
think
his
he's
lap,
slightly
so
up.
it's not... If he can...
Oh, he's
Vapor
wide,
runs
though.
very wide. Somehow keeps it valid there.
I think he backs off, but I think he knows he's gonna have to go again.
Yeah,
Which
he
he
didn't
does.
improve it. So,
Next driver across the line is Abra, but Abra is 2 steps down, so
yeah, following
he's
behind
gotta
him
go
is
for one
just
more final
Dylan
lap.
Boy, but just Dylan Boy's on an out lap. Then it would be Lando, but Lando's on an out lap.
Then Ryan's on that lap. So
Ryan's
next
on
driver,
an
Matt
outlap.
Brightman is the next driver.
Oh, Abra spun at the first corner and he's out!
Oh, so that's Abra stuck then. There we go, Matt Brightman then coming across the line. So 104.4 puts himself up to P7. Next driver, I think that's
considering
Alistair coming into the pits. Yep. So next driver is Jimbo. How does Jimbo? Oh, he's been validated. Is Jimbo going to get to the line in time?
not able
He
to
does.
improve.
Jimbo just gets to the line in time.
Ski Man's
Jimbo's
going to come
going
across
for
the
one
line.
more.
Ski Man goes P4.
4. So Jimbo will be the final driver across the line.
Vapor
Davis
then.
coming across the line
He's
now.
3/10 up is Vapor.
Davis goes up to P6, improved by 0.15 seconds. God,
Vapor
today.
across the line. What does Vapor do? Vapor goes P3.
Look how tight it is
Holy.
in the top 3 then.
It's
Next
just Dylan
driver,
Boy
it's
now.
got to be just Dylan Boy then. Oh,
But he's
invalidated,
invalid.
luckily.
So it's going to be Lando.
Lando and Ryan, the 2 RPs next to cross the line. Let's see how they do.
Lando
gets
didn't
pretty good run.
carry too much speed through that final corner as he comes across the line. It's still P6. Ryan
I
then.
think Ryan's
Where
the
can
one
Ryan
that,
go?
what is Ryan going to do? Ryan.
He
comes
goes
across the
P5.
Oh. Now then,
Now,
Jimbo,
the only person.
final driver. He's 3 tenths up Jimbo though, which isn't great compared to current lap.
Jimbo then. Oh, big stuff, and he's
he validated the
invalidated.
final corner. Although that might not be the worst thing for Jimbo, it means he can start on the alternate strategy.
Yeah,
He
he
wouldn't
can
have gained
do.
many more positions, probably only
Just
up to
need to wait
P9.
for Mac Bikeman to retire.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull up the chat. I've not seen anyone's messages today yet.
I'm messing with now.
P13 Adventures. Yep. Just
Well
noticed
done,
that.
Howdy.
I mean, me to be honest, I would have been on my natural
Let
lap.
me message Mac. Oh, there we go.
Anyone quicker than
So
me
then.
sent tier 1.
Thank you to viewership's very low actually.
It's because they all
Awful
expect it on the
considered.
main account. I think it's your stupid account.
I've pinged everyone in social media though.
It's your
Everyone
bad
should
account,
know.
mate. I'll get more viewers.
Can you buy me viewers, please? Can you buy me subscribers or
Nah.
followers?
Eliso just has some of.
Emotional damage.
Oh, it's on.
Yeah,
Oh.
see that's so. Just a quick rundown then of the grid. Wingo on pole for I think the 2nd time this season. Not too sure.
I
think he got
it
one
might be the 3rd time. Second
Anyway,
time. Yeah, second
not- yeah,
time. 'cause
Nos-
he didn't do well in Japan.
No.
Didn't do well. Yeah, second time. So
Nosman,
Wingo
followed
then.
by Vapor, Alistair, Ryan Ocon, Ski Man, Lando, Davis, Matt Brightman, and Abra round out the top 10. I think Dylan Boy is 11th, Jimbo 12th, and I didn't really see what more after that. Because a lot of
Right,
those
you might
drivers
have
were out.
emotional damage, but I've got epic sacks.
Nah, yeah, but you haven't got these elite ones like this. You haven't got a.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You don't have Nyan Cat.
Nah, but we don't need that. Oh, it looks wet. It could be what? It looks dark.
It does look a bit dark, to be
Can I
fair.
find out?
Yeah.
Full wet,
So
it's
just to
gonna be
confirm grid
pouring
rundown.
Inters for the start.
So just
Oh, I think
just to
they're just
confirm
taking
the
the
grid
piss.
then, it is Wingo and Nosman on the first row. Vapor and Alistair in the second row. Ryan and Ski Man, pretty good job from Ryan there to get onto the 3rd row. Lando and Davis, they're on the 4th row. Mac and Abra, the 2 Tier 3 drivers, they're on the 5th row. Dylan Boy and Jimbo on the 6th row, both opting for medium tyres. Rowdy and FR, they're on the 7th row. Morgan and Patriot on the 8th row. And then on the final 9th row is Hooky. So,
Just trying to find.
if we have a look at
if they've got any weather.
strategies then.
Yo, apparently this week's running race, I'm told.
Right, if we look at strategy then, it's actually only just Dylan Boy and Jimbo who have chosen to go for the alternate medium strategy.
Yeah,
There we go,
interesting
now we've
that,
got
'cause
more
I
viewers
find-
in.
Yeah, they just needed
Yeah.
the emotional damage to.
Nah, it was all Nyan Cat Lad.
It's fine. We've got some interesting things here then. So Wingo.
If the racing gets boring, we have meme
Yeah.
battle.
I have a lot of memes. I did a lot the other day.
I've got about 8 pages.
Well, my soundboard is. I don't know. It has 9, 12.
Anyway,
15,
let's
20.
ignore the memes for now. That's only for when the racing gets boring. So, who would you say is your top pick for the race victory here today?
I mean, I think it's got to be Wingo. He's consistently at the top. Rarely gets penalties. He's also qualified on pole. But I think you've got to watch out for Dylan and Jimbo on the ultimate strategy, especially around Austria.
Yeah, there's no,
Good chance of safety cars as well, which could be interesting to watch out for.
Yeah, we saw, I think...
Oh, someone's
going
off. I think
previous
is
records
Abra
from this
already spun?
season.
He has. Just an
Abra.
absolutely washed
Was that
driver.
Abra?
Yeah.
Abra, lad. I know you want your tyres warm, but that's gonna overheat them. But,
I know he's just washed at the moment, isn't he? He doesn't have his racing line. We'll give him the benefit of the
yeah,
doubt.
no racing line equal bad for Abra.
Same with me. That's why I don't race.
Yeah, fair enough. But, yeah, I mean, I think Wingo would be a good option for the race victory. I'd also say, just looking at his pace, considering he was only 200s off, I'd say Nozman's also a high bet. Vapor, he's quick, but he's inconsistent.
Yeah, I think this race is going to come all the way down to penalties
Oh,
here.
Haas Boomer's joined.
I think this race is fully going to come down to penalties here.
Yeah, obviously. Okay, we'll talk about that later. As we go to 5 red lights here. 2, 3, 4. 5 red lights here in the steering hills at Austria. It's lights out and away goes. We get a great start for the Ferrari of Alistair
Nozman's
there.
got a horrible
He's already up
start.
into the lead. From 4th to 1st already. Meanwhile, Wingo and Nozman go side by side. Nozman's been hit. He's held it. But I think that Ski Man's gone round then. And that's a reset to track for Ski Man. I did just catch that. But what a start for Alistair as Ryan's already going for it. Ryan's going for 2nd place.
Wingo's in AI. I don't know what's happened to Wingo. Something's gone wrong there.
Ryan then, the tier 3 drivers up to 2nd. Vapor's held position in
Just
3rd.
Dylan Boy
Lando's up to 4th.
Oh my god, we've got 4 wide in and between. Oh, this is getting hairy.
I'm watching from behind on the off-board view of Mac. FR77 down the inside. Great move there for the Williams driver. He's not done yet. He's going to go on Wingo and Davis. He's got them both.
Yeah.
So Wingo in AI, something's clearly gone wrong his end. I'm not sure
FR77
what,
though,
but
all the way up from 14th on the grid, up to 6th already. Wonderful start for him.
amazing start there.
Davis is
We've got
round.
a yellow flag. That's
Davis.
Rowdy. No, it's Davis.
I don't see any damage
Davis
on
has
the front
gone
wing though,
round.
so he could be fine here.
Wingo's
Wingo's
Ryan
round.
spun in the pit lane.
Wingo's round. I don't know. Is that his AI been taken out, or has he just come back and he's now round? But
That's his AI. Now it's his AI, but
Davis
Davis is around
still
again
was-
at the final corner. But
Then,
then
like-
Lando's going for it. Vapor's challenging Lando.
But Alistair
They're
is
going to go
miles
side
ahead of the
by
lead here. Then
side.
Alistair's pulled a 1.7-second gap. This is
2
huge,
seconds almost.
nearly 2. It may be 2 by the time these two settle it. Well, then
There
here we
goes
go.
Lando
Then.
then back up the inside of Vapor. Vapor might look for the switchback. He's going to try it, but he doesn't get it. Lando gets the move done. Great job there. Mac Bike went up to 4th from
Yep.
9th, so
The two
great start
drivers
for
to watch
him.
out though, the 2 on the mediums, just Little Boy and Jimbo, both up 5 positions, up to 6th and 7th respectively. So
Yeah,
a
we've got
good start for them.
We've got Patriot and Rowdy going side by side now. There's contact. I don't quite. They're still side by side going into the final couple corners. Will Rowdy have to concede? He does have to cede the position.
Here we go
But
then.
then,
So,
Lando has already cut that
closed the
gap. And look at that, Jimbo's actually got fastest
Yeah,
lap
the
on
medium
those
runners.
medium
I told you
tyres.
the medium runners will benefit in these conditions. I feel in the cooler conditions they can, and hopefully if they can keep in DRS range of the cars in front, they can make their way through. That's
But
going to be
Lando
the crucial
seemingly to
part.
have really decent pace here. He's able to keep Vapor behind. Oh, I've not got telemetry up. That might be... Yeah, that tells a story. I didn't have telemetry up, and I was like, Lando's got really good pace. Because he's got 30% ERS.
Yeah, he's been using it up quite a lot. Alistair's still at 80%. A lot of drivers still high.
FR77, just what a start.
He has got limited DRS now. He has used a lot up to get them positions. But then Dylan Boy right on the back of Matt Byman on the medium tyres, looks threatening. Jimbo sat there behind comfortably with a nice gap behind.
Hooky getting the first penalty of this race.
Yeah,
then.
oh,
Mac with a massive snap
there.
on entry even.
Oh, that's all out of shit for Mac. He somehow keeps in front now, but now Dylan Boy can have
I don't
a run.
think he will going down into turn 1.
In turn 1 then.
Obviously turn 1 is difficult to go side by side.
Oh,
Max tries to leave the room.
And now he's going to get a run. Where is Jimbo in all of this? Jimbo is comfortably behind. There we go then. Dylan Boy trying to go around the outside.
Mac with some
he tries to get the switch
pretty
back.
good defense at the moment.
Crucially though, Mac is getting DRS off FR77. Which is crucial for
Yeah,
him.
he's just doing enough at the moment.
And Dylan Boy's using up all his ERS here to try and get through.
I think Mac might have to concede the position here. I don't think Dylan's going to show him much room, and Mac does have to cede the position.
So Dylan up to 5th now on the medium tyres. Crucially up front though as well. The top two, it's really closing up. Between Alistair's pace has gone absolutely nowhere now. He has saved all his ERS, however. Alistair's nearly got 100%, whereas Lando's very low. Vapor's in DRS range, looking very comfortable. So this will be interesting to watch.
Obviously the grid from probably 1st down to, well, I'd probably say about 11th. They're all really tightly knit. Obviously there are 2 big outliers there in FR77 and Morgan. As Hooky picks up another penalty.
Oh,
Lando's round!
He's kept out of the wall though. So he may just make his way back through the field. But here we go, Vapor then.
Good for him.
Dylan Boy up.
But just Dylan Boy in FR77.
Yeah. Dylan passed.
Oh, Matt going very deep into the corner there as I looked from the rear of just Dylan Boy. He almost went into the back of FR77 there. And Jimbo's going to have a run now. Jimbo pulls to the outside. Look how much ERS Jimbo has.
Yep.
Does he get the move? He keeps it on the outside. Max shows him the door. Leaves enough room. But Jimbo does get through.
Behind Rowdy and Abra there. Rowdy's right up behind of Abra right now, but he can't find a way through. But crucially, the 2 medium runners up to 4th and 5th already. Morgan picking up a 3 seconds already. That's not great.
That's the 2nd person to pick up a penalty this race. But I'm a bit confused as to what happened to Ryan, to be honest, off the start. Because he got up into 2nd. He must have
I think he
must have spun it or something. And then he had to go into the pit lane for wing damage.
He was involved in the Davis spin, possibly. Because Davis is
maybe his Patriot.
Well, I think.
He picks up 3 seconds.
Dylan Boy though.
Dylan Boy in FR77
again.
Jimbo goes for it down the inside on FR.
Can Jimbo make both move? Nope. Here we go though. Can FR77 get back past this time with Dylan Boy?
Whoa.
Oh, that was very right. Here we go. They get fully around the outside again into the braking zone. But all these fighting are really allowing the top 2 to get away. There's 2-second gap built up now. And FR77's ERS usage is really hurting them right now. Same with Dylan Boy. They've both got very limited ERS.
And then you've got Jimbo behind who's almost got a full tank. And then Mac, he's probably got about
Dylan
half
gonna
a
try
tank.
it here. Dylan right up behind.
Nah, you can't go for it here. I say that, there was a few successful moves into this final corner, but they cost a lot of time.
That's very wide for FR77. That's going to give Dylan Boy a run.
I think Dylan's going to have him. And FR
through,
actually backs out of it.
But he
so
doesn't get a good run onto the straight. I think he's going to try and wait for the second straight.
We've got to change for the lead, sorry to cut in. But Vapor's now going for it. And he does get the move, but Alistair looks for the switch back as Vapor went in very deep. And Alistair keeps the position. And he's going to have DRS.
The side-by-side both Dylan Boy and FR77 though. I think,
I think Jimbo's gonna have a look
neither
here.
of them got DRS, it seems. Oh, Jimbo's going down the inside. Oh, Max stuck a wheel in. Oh, it's contact between Mac and FR77, but both get away unscathed. And all this battle's really backed up that pack now. There's a huge train
Morgan,
behind.
he's right on the back of Mac.
But now,
These
can
two,
the
they
two
don't
medium
want to
runners pull
tangle
away
with each
now? This will
other.
be interesting. Jimbo's obviously got a lot more ERS, so if Jimbo can use his ERS now, maybe he can try and bridge that gap.
Oh! Max just brake tested Morgan.
Ooh. Morgan's
That's
into the pits. I think Morgan might have some damage there.
That's a definite penalty there. I think that's a... What's just happened?
I'm not
Mac
sure because
just-
I didn't see it, so might have
I
to
was
have a look
watching
back
them
around.
because I thought
There we go,
Morgan
just
was
to
going
cut
to
in
go
though.
for
Vapor
it.
and Alistair. Vapor's now back through again. This battle is getting tight, and if these two fight too much, they might allow the two medium runners to catch up. But it seems that Alistair's going to sit behind. Nope, they're going to go side by side. Going into turn 4. Alistair tries to hold it round the outside as contact.
Whoa.
But they both get away once again. They're still side by side though. Really hurt. It's going to hurt these runners' pace badly here. They can't be side by side all the way around the track, surely. It's going to allow the two medium runners to get all the way up onto the back of them. But they're still side by side. Then going into the final two corners, this is going to be huge. Neither wants to back out, and they don't. I think Alice is going to sit in behind, take the DRS now.
Yeah,
crucially,
that was
lost.
happening. Wingo got past his teammate there.
Crucially though, they've lost a whole second that lap to the two behind, and they're both nearly in DRS range. Cookie picking up
Cookie
another
with
penalty
his
there.
4th penalty.
Who was fastest that corner? Nosman.
If Cookie's not careful, he's going to get disqualified for having too many pens. The Ski Man now picks up a pen.
Alistair trying to get the switch back there.
I think he might have him here. He's very close.
Vapor's got
And
no
look
ERS
at
as well.
Look at the ERS difference. We look from the rear there.
They're both fighting
I think
so
Alistair
much.
has got him.
The cars behind are really closing in here. Oh, they're still side
two
contact. Nope, Alistair backs out of it. I think Alistair's realised, but that gap is coming down by the second. He probably will get into the DRS
Look how
range.
close See, this is what I love about Tier 2. Look how close everyone
I think that's also Austria, though. Austria's a very easy track to stay close.
First to 12. No, first to like 9th, sorry.
Yeah. Everyone's in
really
DRS
close
range.
to each other, and I say that, and Patriot's looking for it on Rowdy. He's down the inside, and he's got the move done.
Wonderful move. But crucially now, the whole train is there. Dylan Boy and Jimbo are both up behind. In the top
And this
two.
ain't good for Vapor, because look at his ERS compared to a lot of people
not good
behind
for Vapor
him.
at all. FR77 also, they're very low on ERS. Abrar's watch, he's got full ERS. He's not really used it at all, it seems. Abrar just sitting there nicely.
He's showing his pace. He might
Didn't
not have the
any.
pace over the one lap, but...
Since when does Abrar have pace?
Well, he did have pace until he got a massive snap then. And now Patriot's going to have a look.
Oh, it's really tight between the top
side by
three.
side down into turn 4. Patriot, he's on a mission here.
Yep. Wingo's dropped back behind his teammate again. This is not great for Wingo.
They're still side by side. Right on ball. Aww. I was going to say ride on ball with Abra and then look left to Patriot. There's nobody driving the car. But then when you go on ball with Patriot, he's got no helmet, but he's actually there.
Oh.
Oh,
But Dylan then right
game.
up behind Alistair. He's trying to make the move into turn 1. He's running to the back of him. But he's still going to go for move into turn 1.
Side by side.
Oh, he's all
Doesn't
out
get
of
a
shape
good
there.
exit though. Alistair does.
And watch Jimbo here. Jimbo's going to get a run on both of them. They're closing.
I think
they're
they're all just
closing.
gonna sit
But
behind
not in.
him,
Oh,
defend them.
Jimbo goes for the very late move, but wonderful move there by Jimbo on Alistair.
Jimbo being the opportunist in that situation, and it appears to have paid off for him as he's gotten through on Alistair.
Now then, the top two,
But the top
very
two
limited
then.
on the ERS. Jimbo though and Alistair both have good ERS here. So can they make some challenges
Absolutely.
to make their way through? Can Jimbo make his way through to the lead here possibly? But you're going to be
Noticing
looking.
a pattern between 2 or 3 drivers. Jimbo, FR77 and Mac have all run with low fuel.
Yeah.
So they're clearly hoping for a safety car. And just look, Ski Man then. He gets 3
But then
seconds.
some drivers do save a lot more fuel. I can run very low on fuel and I'll still save it throughout the race.
I cannot. I
can't.
did it,
I'm
yeah.
very
If it
much
wasn't
sure.
for all the safety cars
Oh, then
yesterday.
Dylan going for the lead then. Dylan gets his way through then, but Vapor doesn't fight him. He's trying to set up the exit then. Or is he going to try and let his teammate through?
I don't think Vapor will.
I think Vapor's
letting his teammate through.
Jimbo through then. And Jimbo going to go for the lead.
Jimbo's going to go for the lead.
Go through for the lead. The yellow flag out
yellow
there.
flag. That's Wingo.
Wingo round again.
Wingo's gone round.
It's another spin for Wingo. Might have been contact between him and his teammate. But crucially, Jimbo now up into the lead.
Alistair's off.
Oh, what has happened to Alistair? Alistair is in the wall. Has he got wing damage? I can't see right now. Not too sure.
Really bad camera angle.
Yeah, I know. He definitely has wing damage, I think. Yeah, he can't steer the car. So Alistair...
I don't know what happened there,
yeah, he's got front left end plate gone. So then, can Jimbo try and get clear? He's got a lot more ERS than Dylan Boy behind him.
Dylan's seeming to have slightly better straight line speed.
Alistair
Alistair then, he picks up a penalty.
This is where you're probably looking at some drivers on the soft tyres to try and make the undercut work here. This is probably just about in range of trying to get to the end of the race.
Dylan's gone for it. He's stuck his nose in.
Oh, and
but
he's
cut
taking
the
the penalty
corner.
for it. He's cut across the corner. And now then,
and now Jimbo's not going to fight his teammate.
Yep.
He's going to let Vapor through, and I think Vapor's going to challenge just Dylan Boy. Vapor does stick his nose in. Dylan leaves the room. That was very tight.
All this fight...
Dylan's off.
Oh, Dylan is off. Dylan's out.
Dylan's out.
Oh,
safety car
that's
maybe.
Gonna be a safety car probably. F1 and Jimbo then side by side though. No safety car yet. As of yet, no safety car, and Jimbo I think stayed in front. Yep, Jimbo's still in front. So the McLaren one too. But
I think if I was the McLarens here, I would have Vapor let Jimbo through and then hold the rest of the pack up.
Well, I don't think you can, because I think something we haven't watched really is watch Lando. Lando's pace in clear air is absolutely... Oh, that's very late by FR77, and he dives into pit lane.
Vapor then, he pulls off into pit lane, as does FR77.
Lando has gone out 2 laps early, he's absolutely blowing the sector times. And Lando, in clean air, he's got out of the train. Is he going to undercut everyone? This is going to be crucial then.
We'll find out now.
We're going to watch Lando coming around the final
actually,
corner
I won't
now.
Because we've got a move. Mac on GSR Patriot.
Yeah,
Could this be a move in the making? Mac does send it up the inside.
Oh, it's going to be very close then. Lando coming around the first corner. Vapor comes out just in front, but he's going to have the run. This is going to be crucial, but Lando has made up some good positions here. Using that undercut, a 2-lap undercut, onto the rest of the leaders.
FR77 though, he's going to go straight on the attack, down the inside.
GSR Patriots in the wall.
I think there might have been contact with Mac Whiteman there. Oh, Ski Man's in the wall, he's
out.
now out.
Oh.
Virtual safety car.
I think that was Patriot coming out of ghosting. He's just absolutely clipped wing.
No, that's been upgraded to a full safety car.
Right, so now I think this really hurts Jimbo. Because he realistically can't go to the end from here. But he's still...
He'd have to pit onto hard.
He is staying out.
Stop.
But this is going to be huge.
Mac then, he
for
comes
Mac.
in.
Batman's going to be effective. Well, he has got a penalty though, hasn't he? As Mac.
Yeah, he has a 3-second
So that's going to
penalty.
effectively put Rowley as race leader, I believe. With the time they'll gain in pitting under the safety car.
It might do, but what this will help,
Oh, Lando's back.
Jimbo.
Why is Lando pit? This is interesting. Lando is back in. He only had two laps.
When did he...
He only pit 2 laps before.
Yeah.
This is interesting by Lando.
I think he's trying to make sure he can take those tyres to the end, because from this point onwards you can take them to the end.
He's effectively given up track position here. He would have been P3. I'm not too sure about that from Lando. He's dropped 6 places just for 2 laps at fresher tyres. I still think the tyres would have made it to the end. So that's not been... I don't think that's going to be the greatest decision for Lando, but obviously he backed his pace on the fresher tyres. Jimbo then. I'm surprised Jimbo didn't pit for a set of softs and go for another stop after this. We've seen he clearly has the pace, but what he's going to really struggle now with, he's not going to be able to pull away at all. And he's just going to go backwards. We're going to see him just going backwards in this DRS train. Very surprised Jimbo doesn't pit. We have two drivers on the hards currently, Hooky and Morgan, onto the hard tyres. Wingo, this has effectively helped Wingo though. He's neutralised the race a bit and brought him back
Yeah,
somewhat
he's,
into play. It's going to give him...
Interestingly, Morgan and Hooky.
Yeah, on the hards, yeah, I've just noted that.
Oh, right, sorry, I was...
what
is happening
going
here?
on then? It seems to be like wide on the pit straight we had.
Mugello 2020.
Somehow Abra has scammed his way up to P5 though. I don't know how he's done that.
Confused Unga Bunga.
But, oh, what is Hooky doing? He's just overtaken 3 cars. Well then, we might have a load of penalties here. Well, I thought, oh no. Hookie's absolutely ruined this. Well, I think Hookie's gone past a load of them and they've all they're going to get penalties for letting the FR77 now drop back because of it. But I don't think he can...
For God's sake, why does everything run out of battery?
Nah, so...
As my controller runs out of battery, then my phone.
Well, now FR77's dropped all the way from 3rd to 9th. Because he had to wait, otherwise he was getting a penalty. So, this is really... just messed up the race here. Cookie went past about 4 cars and it's completely screwed up FR77. I think he had a
Yeah, we could see a big penalty coming Hookie's way here. I don't think safety car will come in at the end of this lap because Davis is still quite far behind.
No, I think Davis will. I think it's gonna be a very late call. I think you might see. It might be one of these really late calls. We'll see what happens. Doesn't seem like it.
No, it'll stay out.
He does. He is quite a late
call
at Austria as it is, and I have seen it really late. As in, like, coming around the penultimate corner and safety car dives in.
Yeah.
So I thought that might have happened, but no. Oh, what is happening at the back of the pack? Davis is hit again. Davis is back in. Is Davis going to the softs? Possibly.
I don't know. It's going to be difficult to carry them, what, 19 laps? No, he's going for a fresh set of mediums.
He's already on a fresh set of mediums. I'm so confused right now.
I hope he's not trying to do a weird glitch. Because I know, for a while, there was a glitch for the safety car where if somebody was far enough behind it, despite the fact it was out for already like 2-3 laps, it would stay out an extra lap. Because I've seen people abuse it.
Patriots.
Oh, Patriots round!
Has he got wing damage? I can't see any damage in the wing. He might have
a
got
weird
away with
camera
it.
angle.
I think he's got away
Doesn't
with it.
look like it. Just check and see if there's a puncture anywhere. No.
No, so somehow now
That's weird.
Abra has scammed his way up to P4 and effectively P2.
Right. Safety car
Effectively.
is in at the end of the lap.
Somehow Abra is effectively P2 and I have no clue how. The tier 3
How
driver
is it
who
my
is a
man
big
had
as
no
Ford.
pace?
The man that
How
is
is
the
it my
biggest
man
Ford
has no
and is up to P2 effectively.
Abra sandbag confirmed.
I'm going to put my money on Abra to win this now. Because he is a Ford, he'll probably bin it.
Right, so we'll focus towards the front then. So Jimbo is just backing up the pack now. He has got the added benefit of having his teammate behind me.
But I don't think. I
behind
think
me?
he's going to
What?
let him go, and he's going to try and defend, since he's on that alternate strategy at the moment.
Right, we'll see. It doesn't look like it.
Lando's got a huge restart on Hooky then. He's going to go down the inside to turn 1 probably. Let's have a look then. Into turn 1, he does. Oh, he's been hit. But Hooky's not left any room there, and Lando's somehow saved it.
Got a change for the lead then. By the looks of it, Vapor's going up the inside of his teammate. They're going to go side by side, actually.
Yep. Oh,
Mac then, he's
now.
taken that as an opportunity to go through on Jimbo.
Now then, there we go. Well, Jimbo's now stayed ahead, but now Jimbo needs to fight as hard as he can to try and let Vapor get away here. This is going to be crucial.
I think that's what he's going to do. He moves to the inside to defend. Mac looks for the switchback, but can't make anything of it.
Lando then just trying to go down the inside. Oh, he's been turned across, and somehow he's come out ahead. Cookie just completely turned across him again. But
Oh, FR77!
so FR77's round. Not sure what contact was there, but Mac has crucially got in front of Jimbo here. Mac has got past Jimbo. So now, can
Alistair's gone through on Wingo.
the
Ooh,
Ford
Mac,
artist
yeah.
get past Jimbo? Let's have a look then. He should do, because he's got much fresher tyres. If someone tries to set up the exit, he gets a good exit. It's a wonderful exit by Abra. He's flying past.
Jimbo could have pit under that safety car for probably. He might have been able to pit for hards.
I think the
probably
better option would have been to the softs, because I think we're still going to get another safety car, and it would allow him to go for another set of softs under the next one.
We look back, we've got Ryan going for it on
There we
Morgan.
go. Oh.
Ryan's gone very wide. Now Davis has the run on Morgan. Davis gets through.
But crucially now, Vapor is clearing out of DRS range, so if he can stay there for the rest of the race, he'll be fine. Oh, the yellow flag. I think
Got a
there's
yellow
Wingo around.
flag,
That's
Morgan.
Wingo and
No,
Alistair.
Alistair.
Yes, Wingo and Alistair, because Wingo has lost a lot of places too. So they've both had contact by the seams.
Ooh, this isn't good for your champ. I think Wingo's got lucky. Well, no, he's got unlucky today.
Yeah.
But when you look at his championship lead, it's going to get cut down, yes, as Abra runs very wide out the final corner there. But he's not going to get overtaken, so he'll maintain that lead.
Jimbo's still up in P4, but I think Rowdy's going to get past here. And probably Lando too.
Jimbo has no traction out of turn 1 there.
So Jimbo then saves
Lando's
himself. Oh,
Lando's are they going to go 3 wide, maybe?
Both? Possibly? No, just Rowdy. Rowdy backs up very early. Saves a lot of ERS.
Hooky and Patriot, or Nosman and Patriot, sorry. And Hooky.
Lando, though, very low on
Nosman's
ERS.
made a double overtake there.
I think so, yeah. Nosman's coming back through the field very nicely after that lap 1 spin.
As Davis now goes to the inside of Hooky.
I think Lando
2 by
might be going for a
2.
move here. So I'm going to go down. Oh, he doesn't.
He
Oh, he picks
Nosman
up
to
a
the
penalty.
outside.
So slightly cuts the corner, Lando does. But picks up the penalty. Here we go then. Nosman and Patriot.
He's going to have a go
yellow
for
flag.
it. That's Morgan off.
Yeah, that's Morgan off. On them hard tyres. Abra picks up a penalty.
Abra.
It's huge. For his race, he would have been comfortably second at the moment. But with that penalty, it's going to put him further back.
Here comes Rowdy. Don't think he can make anything happen. Mac then picks up another 3 seconds.
Yeah, Mac's race is going from bad to worse. He's just picking up penalties.
Here goes Patriot on Nosman.
I'm watching the battle in front. Wait, Jimbo trying to go back past Lando. He seems to have. But I think Lando's going to get a much better drive out the corner. But Lando has very low ERS. So can Jimbo
Good
defend
defense
it?
from Nosman here as Davis is now going to go through. And Davis might make 2 overtakes here. We're right on ball with the Alfa Romeo. And Nosman
Nosman
is
tries to
still on
hold
his
it.
outside. But he's held it.
Now then, so Patriot, Ryan Ocon, no more places changed. Nope. Jimbo still ahead though of Rowdy. Lando got through that lap though, so Jimbo's surely got to be in maybe this lap, next lap.
Yeah, he'll be in the next couple laps, I reckon.
Stays out another lap then.
But I think we might see a move down into turn 1. We look at the difference in ERS.
I
Will
think
Rowdy have a look? No.
Now he waits to get the DRS down up the hill. Oh, it's a horrible exit by Jimbo.
Jimbo just can't get the traction on entry. He can't get the turn and he just constantly rides over that big yellow sausage
Davis
curve.
and Nosman then fighting, going up to the hill. Nearly into the back of him does Nosman go, but he doesn't. Tries now, going to use the DRS. I think Davis is... No, Davis wasn't close enough to Jimbo.
We've got an eye-line view of this overtake here.
Then
Nosman
Nosman trying to
then
go down the inside.
inside.
Oh, slight contact.
Still...
And he... it's
Got a yellow flag,
I
that's
think
Morgan round
at the
for a
back again.
second, maybe even a 3rd time there.
Avlar then right up behind Mac. He get through and hope maybe try and bridge the gap so his penalty doesn't cost him many positions.
Yeah,
Currently, it's
going
going to cost him only 1.
Here.
So currently, Avlar will still be on the podium, considering Jimbo
Wingo.
needs to pit. Wingo picking another penalty. Wingo's basically for bad, worse here.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not going
Nosman
well.
and
Nosman
Davis
and Davis
still
going side by
fighting.
side into turn 1.
I'm staying on the
Davis
battle
going
here
left
then. Avlar going for the move on Backman. He's going down the inside into turn 3. Gets it stopped. Oh, he locks up though, very deep. And Mac,
Whoa.
Mac gives him a squeeze on the exit. Cuts right across him.
I don't think any wing damage will incur from that. But I think Mac's going to have him on the brakes. Abra brakes earlier, looking for the switchback.
No,
But
Abra
Mac holds
locks
his
up.
own. So
He
good
just doesn't.
defensive driving there from Mac.
But this is what Abra really needs to get through. He has more pace in the middle sets, just can't use it though, stuck in that dirty air. And Crucius on Vapors, he get a really comfortable lead now up front.
Oh, Jimbo with a massive snap out of turn 5 there, and Davis thought he could have a look.
Surely Jimbo's got to be in.
Can you get Hooky back in, please?
Yep.
Jimbo goes defensive. I think Jimbo's coming in this lap. As Nozman runs into the back of him, Nozman spun. Nozman is now round. I think he's going to have to pit, which he does.
So that's
So
Nozman's recovery drive gone down the drain, it seems.
Yeah, and Jimbo does go to fresh softs. So
Here we go
watch
then.
out
What
for
does
Jimbo.
Avril do? Avril's trying to go back up the inside of turn 3 then. This time
Mac,
locks up,
he's
but he
still
stays.
on the outside. He's going to have the DRS going down into turn 4.
But Avril's going to try and hold the inside this time, I think. Going to try and make Mac
Neither
go
of
the
these
long way
guys
around.
particularly high on ERS here. But then Mac does go to the inside. Does Abra look for the switchback? He tries it, but Mac, again, Mac just holding his
But
own.
crucially, this is
inside
allowing
there.
Lando right onto the back of him, as so with Rowdy. So that's going to really hurt Rowdy's race. So the drivers in front all got penalties.
Yeah,
And
I think
this is coming
Vapor,
too
he's
as well.
comfortably out in front now.
Davis also one to watch as he's closing in, and without penalties, he may get a podium here.
Yeah,
He's currently just on the
can't count him
teetering on
out.
the edge of the podium with the penalties.
but he needs to watch out for Patriot attacking him behind. Obviously, Patriot does have a penalty, so he's got nothing to lose in that battle.
Here we go then. What happens this lap? Avril gets an awful run. Lando got a run this time, but Lando very low on the ERS.
Oh, Abra skipping across like a curb there.
Let's see if Avril can get it done into turn 4 this time. Like Mac is on every other lap.
Patriot's now gotten through on Davis.
Yep.
I don't think
Here we go
Abel's
then.
going to be able
Avril's
to
gonna
make
go-
anything work,
Oh,
or will
oh,
he?
he's hit the
Mac
back of
drives
him.
defensive.
Max moved a few times in the braking zone there. Avril will not be happy about that. And Avril's now come right under pressure from Lando.
Lando is up
down
the inside.
He does. He gets.
Is there wing damage?
No, I think that's
There's no
just
visible
Avril
wing
not
damage,
knowing.
but we know what this game's like. It doesn't like to show it, but
I
there
think
can
that's
still be some.
Probably Avril just being rattled with his braking zones. Possibly. We'll see if he dives in. If he dives in. No.
He stays out.
I don't think he has wing damage, but he could do. It's very hard defended by Max, moving them a few times in the braking zone. But Patriot were taking the fastest lap of the race and really closing in on this battle as well. Bringing Davis with him. Ryan Ocon in 8th, FR77 in 9th, Alistair 10th, fighting with Wingo and FR77.
Oh,
Jimbo fastest lap
Alistair
of the
goes
race.
very wide there, but he's going to have the run on FR77, going down into turn 3, and he has gotten through. But we look further forward then. Can Lando now get past Mac? He sticks to the middle of the track, locks up a bit, and doesn't get the move. But Rowdy then, he's looking to
Yeah, past
capitalize on
Abra, yeah.
Abra being slightly slower.
Max
As
picking
Mac
up
picks up
another
a third
penalty.
penalty now.
This is ruining Mac's race completely here. I think it's going to drop him.
He
Probably.
just can't let it. He can't let it rattle him.
But Abra now
Obviously,
drops out of ERS range. Though Abra may have wing damage. He is really.
Oh!
That's Rowdy out. He got straight into the back of
That's
Abra.
safety car. That's got to be a safety car.
Yep, that's it.
And it
That's
is.
huge for Jimbo's race here. Now then,
Rowdy's
how
gonna
many
be
drivers will dive in
fuming
for
at
a
that,
set
and
of soft?
straight away, Alistair comes into
Alistair
the
and
pit lane, as does
FR77 in.
FR77.
Wingo's in.
Wingo. Jimbo. Is Jimbo going to come into the pits?
No.
He does.
Yep, Jimbo in.
Interesting tactics, just to
Would have gained a few more track position now.
Hooky stays out, but he's AI. Morgan will come in, I'm assuming.
Yep, Morgan in.
comes in.
I assume
Does
Nosman will be
Nosman
in.
come
Yeah,
in?
Nosman will be in. He's on the other freshman.
Oh, this
No,
is
Nosman
really...
stays out on these fresh
Oh,
mediums.
this
He
is
is on fresh
fantastic.
mediums.
Ah, well, that explains it. He
But I
might not
thought
have
you
a
might
fresh pair of
have.
socks.
Yeah. Still, though, I feel like a used pair of socks might have been better than
I'll
this.
tell you whose race this really destroys. Vapor.
No, I don't think it does, though, because I think he's got that comfortable buffer to the cars behind with the penalties.
and Max.
I think it really
Max
does hurt. Yeah, Max
especially
the
this-
one it hurts the most. I think with his 9 seconds of penalties.
Well, no. Technically, it'd be Hooky, but Hooky
Yeah,
may
but he's
not,
not here.
so he'll
Yeah.
be last anyway.
He's done hard, so he'll go backwards anyway.
Max stays out.
I feel like Mac has to go for track position here. He hasn't really got much option with his penalties. So I don't mind this from Mac. This is a
I do
roll in the
figure
dice.
out the whole GSR Patriot situation, so I don't think he submitted times.
He's done a me.
Not.
How's he submitted times? Let's have a look, because I still can see that chart. Patriot, Patriot.
Sign up, chat. He's not submitted anything.
Nah, he's got. Yeah, no, he hasn't. He's not got any roles as well.
Right, I'll talk to admins about it.
Otherwise, I'd be racing. If we don't have to put times in. I just can't be bothered doing my times. Oh, Wingo's out. Wingo's crashed. I don't know what's happened to
He
Wingo.
crashed or is that a pit lane retirement?
That's a crash.
That's a crash.
That's a crash. What has happened to Wingo here? Championship leader then. Oh, it just put clearly this
That's
isn't
really
my
gonna
day.
damage his hope.
So yeah, that's just Wingo. Wingo does a very comfortable leader in the championship, so they put on for the current leader. This is really helping Davis and Ryan Ocon though, both with no penalties. These two could get podiums here out of this race. And Jimbo too possibly can get his way back up the field. Same with FR77. But I think that this proves even more than why did Jimbo not pit under the first safety car for a set of softs
Yeah.
and pit again.
Well,
He would have been roughly in the
Max
same.
now
He
gonna
wouldn't have
be
been
the,
much further back. He would probably only been third still on the safety car restart on a set of softs. And with the job he did for his teammate, Vapor would have probably done the same. So Jimbo may have been able to build up enough of a lead to pit again.
absolutely.
But we'll see then.
Hopefully Nozman catches up at the end of this lap. He should do, because he's on the same straight as them now.
We should get 6 laps of clean racing. But yeah, this has been a
This just
horrible,
seems like, honestly, this just seems like a repeat of tier 3.
but it's been a horrible race to forget for Wingo. This is not going to help him in the
Yeah,
championship.
I saw a notification he put in the Mercedes chat saying the universe had decided this would be the worst day of his life.
Well, it's just been a horrible race for Mercedes. Ski Man out and Wingo out.
Yeah, and we do have safety car in this lap. So then, for I think what will be I think it might be the second or third time Max ever led a safety car restart.
Let's see what
So,
he does. But with the old tyres, he's probably going to have to leave it as late as he can. Because he's not
He
going to
will
get
have to be.
great traction out of corners to be able to get Elvern. I don't think he's going to really be able to catch him napping with them old tyres.
Are we gonna recalculate what we thought about who we think might be race winner?
I wouldn't rule out Davis. Davis has some great pace and getting through the field as well.
Yeah, I
I think
wouldn't rule him out. Matt goes then.
pretty early because he's not going to get great traction. But he's caught Amber
He's
on
had a-
napping.
Decent restart. We've got Hooky, or FR77's gotten through, and then Alistair's got through on Ryan.
What a squeeze right to the outside for Ryan. Now that anyone else
But
can make
then
a move.
is
No
Vapor
DRS
gonna have a
crucially.
go on Mac?
Crucially, no DRS in the next few laps. So, he's going to have to be purely on pace to get these moves done.
Yeah.
Morgan defending
absolutely,
from
I think
Nozman
he's
then.
gonna have him here. Mac goes defensive, so Vapor pulls to the outside. He's got so much more confidence under braking. There's a lot of contact. Mac gets a slight bit of oversteer, and Vapor is through.
Can Lando follow him through though? He tries to.
He does,
Oh, it's tight. But he does make it work.
and Lando is
So-
now through as well.
Oh, Patriot's off. I think he's tried to go around the outside of Abra, but he's
Patriot
gone off.
has gone wide there.
And that's allowed Davis, Alistair and Ryan Ocon to all get through. And FR77 then trying to go down the inside. Surely, oh, it's contact.
Risky stuff. There's
Taking out wide
contact. He's
again.
pushed him off.
Oh, and Patriot
Patriot gets
another
3
penalty.
seconds for that.
That's another penalty for Patriot, so that's going to rule him even more out of points. Here we go then. Lando maybe can, if these two work together, they can pull away, and maybe Lando's penalty will still keep him in P2 with the fighting that's going to happen behind. So
Abra, then up the inside on Mac.
these two, he's not afraid to, because Mac has forced him off track a few times already, as we've seen. With hard defending between the two of them.
I was kind of expecting a tier 3 Portimao Eliseo on Archie there.
Here we go there. So Davis up behind. St. Alistair, Ryan, no moves behind. Oh,
Got...
oh,
Patriots off and out.
I think Nosman's will hit the back of him.
Oh, you're kidding.
That's another safety car. That really doesn't
Mac
help the drivers with the
end of
penalties.
this lap. He's surely if you're Mac biking,
Mac,
you pit at the end of this lap.
You have to pit him as Mac.
Oh, come on.
But with the penalties, maybe he doesn't. He's gonna lose. I think he's gonna lose even more. He's gonna go to the back anyway with the penalty. So
just go for fast. He stays out.
yeah. I feel like you can't get fast as that though in the train. I think that's his. Jimbo's in. Jimbo and Morgan.
Again? Jimbo's just costing himself track position though.
Yeah.
He's made his life 10 times harder.
Well, he has only lost one place. He's only behind.
Oh.
He was only ahead of Nosman.
New front wing, that's why.
Ah, that'll be why. Maybe using. Oh, maybe Jimbo's hit Patriot then.
They were close to each other on
Yeah,
track.
maybe that would explain. But I think Morgan also had a wing change, so maybe they fall. I don't know what's happened there. I know Nosman was close to it. I know Morgan was close. I thought Jimbo was a bit ahead of it personally, but. Any dramas that are going to happen under this safety car? Doesn't seem like it. So then, let's get a quick update on the penalties. Ando with 3, Abra with 3, 9 seconds for Mac, none for Davis, and 3 for Alistair, none for Ryan, none for FR77, 3 for Nosman, Hooky, we don't care about, he's not here, Jimbo with none, and Morgan with 6. So Jimbo could still get good points here with the penalties for the drivers ahead. Maybe, possibly P5, but I don't think he's going to get that high. But we'll have to see. Safety car won't be in this lap, I don't think it'll be next lap. Even though everyone has caught the queue. So then we're going to get 3 laps of racing to finish this race off.
Oh, I'm so annoyed that safety car's come out, to be honest.
I think we're going to have some absolute chaos here though with Matt going backwards through the pack.
Yeah, definitely, and you know, obviously Vapor's kept. Oh, that's a point. Let's have a look at warnings.
Yeah, let's have a look at a few warnings.
Yeah, I don't want a hooky. Vapor then.
No.
Vapor's had 1 warning this entire race, and that was on.
Lap 1, but was that for contact? Yeah, that was for contact with Wingo. So
exactly. So Vapor's got a clean sheet.
Who else hasn't got penalties?
Lando, he's obviously got a penalty, and he's got 2 warnings.
Davis has 1, 2, I think. I'm just checking if they're for contact. No, Davis has 2, so Davis could get his final one.
Ryan, what's Ryan on?
Ryan and FR77 we can check. Ryan has none. Oh, he has 1. Ryan has 1. FR77 has 1 as well. So, those 2 can be a bit more expansive.
You could take this safety car restart.
Here we go next. Laps of racing, so DRS can only be activated for the final lap, which can cause absolute carnage on the final lap of the race. The drivers probably having to send it, and with no DRS, it's going to really make it difficult to get through in the moment. But Matt could be the cork in the bottle for the cars behind. As realistically, their medium tyres are really not going to be any match for the softs at this stage in the race. So then where does Vapor go? Vapor's gone. So has anyone been caught out? Again, Avar a bit far back, but Lando's right up behind him. No moves. I think Davis is trying to get through, but no, he's not close enough. Jimbo already passed Hooky, that's an AI. Oh, FR76 sent it up the inside of Ryan, and it's allowing Nosman to tip through both of them. Ryan got absolutely pushed right off there.
Davis.
Davis then. Oh, he always squeezed by
Ooh,
Matt.
bit
Very
risky from
tightly
Mac
squeezed.
there. He tried to go for a move on Abra, but Davis was going for a move on him. And then there's
Alistair now. Oh
Alistair!
my god. This
Man's
is
doing
going
an
to be
Albon
crazy.
move.
Oh, different. Just
Davis has no
absolutely
front
destroyed
wing.
there.
Davis and Abra are in
that's
the wall.
Yep. I think Abra got absolutely sent by Alistair. I think Alistair outbraked himself and just took Abra out, and it took Davis with him. So that's going to probably be a penalty for Alistair. But crucially, the battle for the lead. Vapor not got to really fight this, as Lando has got a penalty. So then FR77's right up behind Mac. See what happens there. Anywhere else? Jimbo though, as I said, Jimbo's made up some great positions here with all the carnage in front.
How many warnings did FR have?
Just the one.
As he's gone for it on Mac. Mac's turned in on
Alistair
him.
picks up another penalty. That's not good for Alistair.
Oh!
Big contact there. Oh, that's a squeeze and a half by FR77. And Nosman right up alongside. This is turning ugly.
Mac has lost
Jimbo
his head
then.
completely. Mac has completely lost his head.
Oh,
That was
Jimbo's spun! Jimbo's just completely
Oh,
cost
dear
himself a good load of
Jimbo.
points. And he's got wing damage as well.
Mac has
Jimbo's
completely
thrown away some points there.
Mac has completely
Ryan then.
lost his head. That was a stupid dive from Mac on an FR.
And then Ryan then, so Ryan's through, so Ryan could get a podium here yet. But I think Lando may be safe for P2 at the moment. I think he knows though.
Cheeseman. Morgan, look at him. He's pushing Ryan through the corner.
Yeah, let's see what happens then. The side by side then going into the penultimate corner. Oh, he said, oh, that's very tight between the front wing of Morgan and Ryan.
But Ryan's
And
gone off.
Nosman.
Morgan's gone into the back of him. There could be slight wing damage there. There is. Morgan's lost his end plate.
Now then, so Nosman go try a look standing inside of FR77, doesn't make it work. Gonna put him under pressure from Ryan now.
This
Morgan's
is
gone
final
wide.
lap of the race, by the way.
This is the final lap. So what is
Here goes
Lando doing? I
Nosman
think-
to the outside. FR's let him through.
I think
FR's
he
going
knows
for
he
the
doesn't need to
second bite of
fight
the cherry,
it.
but
Oh,
Nosman's
no,
gone in
he's just
deep.
late. Let's see now what is going to happen here. Nosman not really fighting these due to the penalties, but FR77 and Ryan are still going to be fighting here because they've both got no penalties. FR77 down the inside of Nosman makes it work. So then, and Nosman tries to hold it, but he doesn't have the run. This is real tight. But this has allowed Lando to comfortably pick up a second place here, even with the penalties. Alistair's going to drop back with 6 seconds of penalties. That's not really good for him. Oh, FR77's all out of shape there. And now Ryan's going to have a run. I think he had contact with
Ryan
Nosman.
goes to the outside.
Ryan goes to the outside. Does he make the move? No.
But then we
Can
cut
he get
forward as
at the
Vapor
final
wins the
corner?
race from Lando, from Alistair. Nosman's going to cross the line in
Alistair's gonna drop
P4,
back.
but he's going to...
Yeah, so FR77 picks up P3 because of Alistair's penalties. Nosman
Yeah.
behind him. Jimbo
Ryan
then
then in
comes.
P4. Alistair
Ryan
in
up to
P5,
P4.
Nosman P6, Morgan P7, Jimbo in P8, Mac will come home in P9, Hooky, he'll be disqualified for being AI
Yeah, so
most of the race, so
Davis
Davis
in
comes home in
P10.
P10, and
I
it's
mean,
going to be
Abbar's tried to get
Abra.
fastest lap and he's just gone absolutely off to Narnia.
Does Abra get
Nice
it
one,
at
Abra.
least? I don't know.
Oh, I think
but-
someone got it at the end of the race. Don't know what happened there.
Yeah, well, it was Vapor.js who won the Grand Prix. It's been an absolutely manic race. Let's get these drivers in for interviews. So it's, if you want to take FR and Lando, I'll get Vapor.
Yeah. FR. Do I have him?
What a
And
race.
Lando.
Certainly did not disappoint us one bit. Well, we've got a few, oh, we've actually got all three in. Well, this makes a change. Alright lads, can we make sure our audio is included, please? So then, just to confirm the grid, it was Vapor.js, the McLaren driver, a great showing from him, he takes P1, Lando in P2, FR takes P3, Ryan, a great showing from the Tier 3 driver there, he takes P4, Alistair in P5, Nosman P6, Morgan in P7, Jimbo in P8, Mac in P9, Davis in P10. Hooky, he came home in P11, Abra, Hill BP12, Patriot, Wingo, Rowdy, Ski Man, Justin and Boy round out the grid. So I guess let's start off with interviews, and let's start off with our third place driver, FR77.
Hello.
Pretty good comeback drive from yourself after what I would assume was a disappointing quali.
Oh, well, going into the final corner, just lost it. Nothing I could have done about that. That was the best start I've had by a game. Yeah, not much else to say.
Well, fair enough, lad. You had some great battles and all that.
I got
How'd you manage to keep it clean then? Was it just making sure you didn't go for stupid moves?
more like trying to not get overtaken by an AI on the safety car. And
Alright, fair enough.
not trying to not lose my head. I was
Yeah,
trying
there
to
was-
figure
Yeah,
out
we think quite a lot lost ahead.
Yeah, especially
end of
Morgan
that.
on the last lap. I got slammed into like it was Fast and Furious, but it is what it is.
Yeah, well, congratulations. Lizard, you got any questions for FR?
No, just well done for keeping your head, because a lot of drivers didn't have that final lap.
Yeah, that was like our version of Abu Dhabi 2021.
More like Saudi.
Carnage and an excellent ending. That's how you do it.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations, lad. Let's move on to our second place driver, Lando. You did pretty well there.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Obviously, were you disappointed to get that penalty?
I was shattered. I'm more shattered that I got the penalty than when I spun on lap 7, I think. I'm just so mad at that, but I knew we had a fast car, and I would say some of the overtakes I did were a little questionable, I'd say, but I think they were fair, considering that there was others that were just absolutely abysmal with it.
Yeah. Well, congratulations, lad. Obviously, we did see a few of your overtakes, and were you trying to? Remind me again. Did you maintain your ERS well? I can't remember. Or were you burning through it to keep?
Oh no, he burned through it. Lando burned through
I
it.
hadn't. Yeah, I would burn through because I adjusted the front wing on that first stop because my tires were finished. I was running on a 4.8 wing, just so I had enough straight line.
Well, fair enough, lad. Lizard, you got any questions for Lando?
Not really, no.
Well, I guess that leads us on then to our race winner, Vapor JS. It took a while it took 3-4 races in tier 2, but you finally got it, lad.
I did. Well, it was a good race. Wingo looked really fast. I tried my best in quali. I thought that was a good lap, but no, I just missed out. But obviously, I'm really happy to win. I know if you saw the final, like the last penultimate corner, I ran wide, like in accidentally trying to. And I almost spun myself, so that I had a little heart attack then. But yeah, I brought it home without any penalties, which was very good. So yeah, happy about that.
Died from that last lap.
No, I think Alessio's died.
Yeah,
That
my
might just
battery
glitch,
died
sorry about
again.
Yes, that's some bad.
But yeah, I was saying, yeah, it was a good race. I had some good battles. I had one with Lando. He really pushed me. I really burning through my ears. And yeah, Alistar had a good battle with me as well. Shame he didn't get on the podium, but yeah, I'm just really happy with the result. And hopefully I can maybe bring this championship back if I can carry on this form.
Well, yeah. I hope you do, lad. And Lizard, any questions for our race winner?
Not like I can think off the top of my head now.
Well then, thank you. Well, congratulations to all three of you. You did really well out there today when you kept your heads when a few others didn't. And yeah, thank you to everyone for watching. Don't forget SilentXenergy.com if you want to get some GSR merch, or if you just want the healthier version of G Fuel, as I like to call it. But thank you all for watching. I've been Licio007. Joining me in the comments box has been JRL Lizard. Thank you and goodbye.